Before you pour any coolant into your car or truck, stop right there, because using the wrong coolant can quietly destroy your engine from the inside out, and most drivers never realize it until the temperature gauge suddenly hits red. Green coolant, orange coolant, they may look similar, but one wrong choice can lead to corrosion, overheating, water pump failure, radiator leaks, and engine damage costing thousands of dollars to repair. Today, I'll break down exactly which coolant your vehicle really needs, the real science behind green versus orange coolant, how each type works, and the expensive mistakes millions of drivers make every year. This one video can save you from blown head gaskets, warped engine blocks, and unnecessary repair bills. Let's dive in. What coolant actually does and why it matters. Traditional green coolant uses an IAT formula, inorganic additive technology designed for older vehicles and engines built with heavier metal components. This coolant has been the standard for decades because it reacts fast and forms an immediate protective layer inside the cooling system. Green coolant usually contains silicates, phosphates, and fast-acting corrosion inhibitors. It protects engine metals quickly, especially cast iron and copper, which is why it was widely used in cars built before the early 2000s. Its formula is simple, effective, and perfect for engines that run cooler and use copper or brass radiators. Green coolant typically lasts about 2 to 3 years, or 40,000 to 50,000 kilometers, is designed for older engines, works well with copper radiators, protects metal parts effectively, and requires more frequent replacement. However, green coolant is not ideal for modern engines because its inhibitors break down quickly. It can't offer long-term protection for aluminum blocks, plastic components, and high-temperature modern cooling systems. When its protective layer wears off, corrosion can start rapidly. Another problem with older IAT coolants is that they require regular monitoring because even slight contamination can weaken their protective film. In older vehicles, this wasn't a big issue because the cooling systems were simpler and easier to flush. But in modern engines with narrow coolant passages and high-pressure systems, any weakening of the protective layer can cause hot spots, internal scaling, and faster wear of water pumps and thermostat housings. And remember, if your vehicle requires IAT coolant and you add orange coolant instead, the mixture can gel into a thick sludge, blocking coolant passages, damaging the radiator, and causing dangerous overheating, sometimes within days. Orange coolant explained. OAT technology. Orange coolant uses OAT, organic acid technology, a modern formulation designed for vehicles with aluminum radiators, aluminum cylinder heads, plastic components, and more advanced cooling pathways. Most modern cars from the early 2000s onward rely on OAT-based coolant because it provides long-lasting, stable protection under high temperatures. Orange coolant typically lasts 5 years or 150,000 kilometers, is ideal for aluminum engines, protects for a longer duration, works better for modern cooling systems, and is more resistant to corrosion. Unlike traditional green coolant, OAT coolant uses organic acids instead of silicates or phosphates. These acids work slowly and steadily, forming a durable protective layer that lasts much longer. This slow-release protection is why OAT coolant is preferred for complex cooling systems, smaller engine compartments, and engines with higher thermal loads. Modern engines run hotter due to turbocharging, advanced emission systems, and tighter fuel efficiency regulations. OAT coolant is specifically formulated to remain stable under these extreme temperatures. It prevents electrochemical reactions inside aluminum components, helps maintain system pressure, and keeps the fluid from breaking down during long periods of idling or stop-and-go traffic. However, OAT coolant is not suitable for many older vehicles with copper or brass radiators because its chemistry doesn't bond well with older metals, which can lead to corrosion over time. And the biggest warning, mixing green and orange coolant can cause a chemical reaction that turns the mixture into thick sludge, clogging the radiator, blocking coolant passages, damaging the water pump, and leading to severe overheating, one of the worst and most expensive cooling system failures. Key differences: green coolant versus orange coolant. Even though green and orange coolants may look similar, their chemistry and purposes are completely different. Green coolant uses IAT technology with fast-acting corrosion inhibitors, while orange coolant uses OAT technology with long-life organic acids. Green coolant is best for older engines with copper and iron components, while orange coolant is made for modern engines with aluminum radiators and heads. Lifespan also differs. Green lasts 2 to 3 years, while orange lasts 5 years or more. Beyond lifespan, the way these coolants protect your engine is entirely different. Green coolant creates a thick but short-lived protective layer, while OAT coolant creates a thin but long-lasting protective coating. Because of this difference in protective style, mixing them disrupts each formula and destroys their ability to protect metal surfaces. When green and orange coolant mix, the reaction is immediate and destructive. The mixture forms a thick, muddy sludge that settles inside the radiator, thermostat housing, water pump, and heater core. This sludge reduces coolant flow, traps heat, and causes temperature spikes that strain the entire cooling system. This leads to blocked radiator passages, severe overheating, and damage to the water pump, thermostat, and heater core. What most drivers don't realize is that the difference between these coolants goes beyond color or branding. The chemistry inside them is specifically engineered for the materials and temperatures of the engine they're designed for. For example, modern engines run much hotter than older engines because they're smaller, more fuel efficient, and built with aluminum components that require slow release, long-lasting protection. OAT coolant is engineered for this environment. It resists breakdown at higher temperatures, maintains its pH stability for years, and prevents electrochemical corrosion, a major threat in aluminum engines. Traditional green coolant, however, was designed in an era when engines used thicker cast iron blocks and brass radiators. These engines ran cooler and didn't require the extended life protection that modern engines demand. The fast-acting inhibitors inside green coolant simply cannot survive the intense heat cycles of new engines, which is why green coolant must be replaced more frequently. Another critical difference is how each coolant interacts with the metals inside your cooling system. Green coolant forms a kind of blanket coating on the internal metal surfaces. While this coating works well to prevent corrosion in older engines, it can actually interfere with sensors, thermostats, and narrow cooling passages in newer engines. On the other hand, orange O8 coolant does not form a thick layer. It works at a molecular level, targeting corrosion only where it begins. This makes it far more efficient for engines that use aluminum blocks, plastic housings, electronic thermostats, and smaller radiators. Mixing these coolants is so dangerous because the silicates and phosphates in green coolant immediately collide with the organic acids in orange coolant. These ingredients are not compatible. They react, crystallize, and turn into a gelatin-like sludge that can't circulate properly. This sludge often settles in the lowest parts of the cooling system, including the water pump, where it grinds down the pump's bearings and seals. It also collects inside the heater core, one of the narrowest sections of the cooling system, blocking heat flow and causing heater failure. If the radiator gets clogged, the engine begins overheating rapidly, and once temperatures spike, the head gasket becomes vulnerable, the cylinder head can warp, and in extreme cases, the engine block can crack. Why this matters: your engine's cooling system is designed for a very specific chemical balance. Using the wrong coolant alters the fluid's acidity, corrosion protection, lubrication ability, and heat resistance. Even slight imbalances can accelerate corrosion, reduce heat transfer, and permanently damage sensitive aluminum components used in modern engines. Modern engines are far less forgiving than older ones. They operate at higher temperatures, have narrower coolant passages, and use plastic components that react differently to coolant chemistry. Using non-recommended coolant can warp plastic radiator tanks, soften gasket material, and weaken seals. Over time, these small failures add up, eventually leading to major leaks, overheating events, and expensive repairs that could have been avoided by simply using the proper coolant. Modern cooling systems also rely heavily on electronic sensors and thermostats that detect temperature changes with extreme precision. Wrong coolant can cause scale buildup on these sensors, giving the engine computer inaccurate temperature readings. When the computer receives bad data, it adjusts fuel mixture incorrectly, changes fan operation at the wrong time, and reduces engine performance, all because of incompatible coolant. Even the water pump depends on specific coolant chemistry for lubrication. The wrong coolant removes that lubrication, causing the pump shaft seal to dry out and fail prematurely. This is why manufacturers are so strict about coolant requirements. Every coolant formula is engineered for specific metals, plastics, pump speeds, pressures, and temperature cycles. Using anything other than the recommended coolant is not just a small mistake, it's a chemical mismatch that can quietly destroy your cooling system from the inside. Why you should never mix green and orange coolant. Mixing green and orange coolant is one of the most damaging mistakes drivers make. Even a 10% mixture can trigger harmful chemical reactions. Mixing forms thick orange-brown sludge that blocks the radiator and heater core, reduces coolant flow, destroys the water pump, overheats the engine, and leads to head gasket failure. Repairing this damage often costs $500 to $2,000. Drivers often assume coolant is coolant, but this one mistake can permanently damage an engine. Once sludge forms, it sticks to metal surfaces, reducing heat transfer dramatically. This can cause sudden temperature spikes, boiling coolant, and even steam pockets that crack cylinder heads. If mixed accidentally, do not drive the car. Perform a complete system flush and refill with the correct coolant only. These two formulas are not chemically compatible. Treat any mixing as a serious emergency. How to check which coolant your vehicle needs. The owner's manual is always the most accurate source for determining the correct coolant type. IAT, OAT, or HOAT. Many manufacturers also print the required coolant type on the radiator cap or coolant reservoir, using labels like Use OAT only, Use Dex-Cool only, or Use ethylene glycol green only. Your vehicle's VIN is another extremely reliable way to find the exact coolant your engine needs because it connects directly to the vehicle's build sheet and cooling system specifications. You can enter your VIN on manufacturer websites, online spec databases, or dealership portals. Never trust coolant color alone. Different brands use different dyes, and some coolants even change tint over time. Color is not a formula. Always check the label and verify OEM approval. Some aftermarket coolants claim to be universal, but most do not fully match the chemical requirements of every engine. Using the wrong coolant may void warranties, reduce cooling performance, and shorten water pump life. Using OEM-approved coolant guarantees correct corrosion protection, proper pH balance, material compatibility, and longest coolant life. How often should you change coolant? Coolant change intervals depend on coolant type, driving style, engine technology, and climate. Green IAT coolant should be replaced every 2 to 3 years or every 40,000 to 50,000 kilometers. Orange OAT coolant should be replaced every 5 years or every 120,000 to 150,000 kilometers. Over time, coolant breaks down, additives degrade, pH becomes acidic, corrosion accelerates, rust forms, and contaminants accumulate. Old coolant can raise engine temperatures by 10 to 20 degrees Celsius, increasing the risk of overheating, head gasket failure, and water pump damage. Changing coolant is far cheaper than replacing a radiator or head gasket. A simple flush costs far less than repairing an overheated engine, so following the manufacturer's coolant schedule is one of the smartest maintenance habits a driver can have. Replacing coolant on time is one of the cheapest and most effective ways to extend engine life and prevent expensive failures. Choosing the right coolant isn't complicated, but ignoring it can be extremely expensive. Whether your engine needs green coolant or orange coolant, always stick to the exact type recommended by your manufacturer. It's the difference between a smooth-running engine and a cooling system failure that leaves you stranded. If this video helped you understand which coolant is best for your vehicle, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss our next automotive breakdown. Drive smart, stay cool.